Okay, America, these banks are still at it. You know, about 20 years ago, they had a dance out called The Hustle. You remember that song? Dun, 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 dun. Well, I call it the bank hustle because although the dance supposedly went out of style, our banks are still doing the hustle. I did a piece not so long ago about Wells Fargo. You know, Wells Fargo really sucks? Them. Well, today, you're not going to believe what happened. Today, Best Bank, B-E-S-T Bank, joined the suckers because they suck just as badly as Wells Fargo does. And you know, it's happening to every one of us in the United States. This isn't the first time I've heard about going to a gas station. And you know, if you swipe your card at the pump, did you know that they hold not only the $20 that you supposedly put in your gas tank, but they held an additional amount of money on your card? These banks are getting over. They are hustling us like crazy during this supposed recession that we're in. Wink, wink. Let me tell you what Best Bank did today. They mailed a letter to my son, and they told him that his checking account was overdrawn. Why? Well, he'd made a transaction. He purchased something online. And when he made that purchase, he spent one amount, but unknowingly, Best Bank held the same amount as a simple hold. That's what they called it, a simple hold. Well, when they put that hold on my son's money, he made an additional purchase. Do you know that they actually allowed that second purchase to bounce? They didn't pay it. The money was there, but they had a hold on it. So because they placed a hold on his money, there was no money to pay for the transaction he had just made. So Best Bank charged him a $25 fee as a courtesy hold. That's what I'll call it. Crazy. And then when another transaction came through, that one bounced as well. So they charged him $37 for that bounced transaction. So what has happened? My son had the money there. Oh, they released the money after a few days, but it was too late. They'd already charged him bounce charges or insufficient funds. That's what they call it. That's the intellectual term that they use. I call it hustling. And banks all over are doing it every single day. They're hustling us. They're stealing our money, and I am sick and tired of it. I'm sick of it. Banks, you suck. And you guys need to come together and change the way in which you are doing illegal practices. If you were to go into a store and steal something, you go to jail. If you were to actually flim-flam or scam somebody on the street, you would go to jail. But our banks get to scam us every day. They get to hustle us every day. They get to charge us these lousy, insufficient funds when they know good and well the money was there. But they put the hold on his money. He didn't. As a matter of fact, when he went online, you know, they always talk about online banking. He went online and it said that at the time of the transaction, he had that money available. It said nothing about the fact that they put a hold on that money. And it is crazy. And you know what else Best Bank does? Let me get it right because I want you to hear it. Best Bank. They're actually the sorriest bank. But let me tell you what else they do. If you are not aware of the fact that you've got a bounce charge, or let's say you are aware of it, they charge you $37, might be $37.50, if an insufficient transaction happens. And if you don't catch that account up within 8 days, do you know that they hit you again with another fee of $37.50? Now, I don't know if any one of you out there are going through this, and you probably are. 2 insufficient fund charges for one situation. And they're really hitting our young people because they don't know any better. They're just learning about the sorry banking system. I say to everybody out there, go to a cash-only situation. If you don't have the money to pay for it, don't buy it. And if it is something you need to buy online, they've got cards out here that you can actually pay in advance. And you can put the money on that card. They're all over the place. You can get them from a lot of stores. Because if the money isn't available on this card, it's a prepaid credit card is what they call it. If the money isn't available on that card, then you can't do the transaction. You will, of course, they charge a small fee. They have to make money as well. But they're not charging the fees that these so-called banks are charging us. It is a sad state what is happening in America. And I say to you, either pay cash or get a prepaid credit card and use that and pull your monies out of these banks. Forget it. It's not working. Debit card, not working. Savings account. Do you know that if you have money in your savings account, and if you go a certain amount of time without doing some type of transaction on that account, do you know that they'll hold that money too? Or better yet, not only will they hold the money, after so many days, they start taking, we had one bank, I saw them taking $4 a month out of the person's savings account. So you think you've got money saved up, but because you did not come into the bank or go into that bank and complete some type of transaction, they're now deducting your money from your savings account. And what are they doing with your savings account? They use your savings account to lend money to other people, and they pay you a small amount of the profit that they're making. They're getting over America. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. Call it what it is. They're getting paid every day. Every day these banks out here are stealing our money and getting over on us. And what did the young lady at Best Bank say? Oh, she got really frustrated because I didn't just take it. I voiced my opinion. And it wasn't a personal attack. She's simply an employee of Best Bank. But she became frustrated with me because she said, ma'am, all of the banks do this. They do it every day. Just as matter of factly, like it's no big deal. You know, they do it every day. If you do a transaction online, they consider it a credit transaction, and they're going to not only hold the money to pay for the transaction, they're going to also put a hold on an additional amount of money until the transaction clears. And if something else comes through, sorry, we're going to make money. And that is what they're doing. Voice your opinion here at YouTube. Let the world know. We have got to somehow get this message out to America that we as Americans are tired. Better yet, not just out to America, but out to the banks, to our politicians who are supposed to be looking out for our rights, who are supposed to be looking out for our families. America should be a just society. It is unjust what they are doing to us. And then we're helping them out to stay alive with our money. Oh, please, please send an email to me. I'd love to hear from you. My name is Deborah. And you can send that email to gettingpaidtoday@yahoo.com. That's GETNTODAY. Let me say that again. Getting Paid Today. GETNTODAY@yahoo.com. I'd love to hear from you. Or make a comment on this YouTube site. Have a great day. Spend cash if you can. If not, get a prepaid credit card. I'm sick of what these banks are doing. Have a great day.